Hello, I'm inside HornbillTV la Nagamese Express. Ajula Nagamese Kuboриnika Junaidia se. Nagaland Legislative Assembly bra Environment aru Climate Change laga committee form Kuranishna committee laga chairman MLA Achumbe Mokikon bra lead Kurina Aji morning Chumugirima laga dumping site inspection. Inspection homoi Chumugirima town council bra dumping site laga jaga chodo hua laga concern Junaidia IB details so.
Area tu kiman tang ora se.
So ya de
Only this much. This much. How why?
Land is like home, huh?
Especially to Mugidima. Some of you are saying that you have big acre olive man ne which I say so how is that? Who are the encroachers? Kinanga which Corona documents beside one like
specific enforcement in the I don't think that like maybe some kind of measurement mistake or documentation was not proper.
This is the problem. Nagas, we only go by words of mouth, no record. Everything goes haywire. But this is a very small area. Very small signal.
What is your daily waste collection? And it will increase?
You are increasing, sir.
July no July. July, good July. Ito phone ko dito wala sa mo. We will not allow you.
No, July matlab
to amen dekhai di ko plan ekta.
Hello. देखो अपन आपको क्या दे रहा?
everything is going to be built by our own.
What do you mean by your responsibility? What is that?
This one
Will be initiative. Generated revenue from your end.
yes.
Advisors up. They are saying there's no help from the government. Yeah.
The check gate is closed down.
I got to experience that. How much can you make like this?
From the check gate.
So then what is our plan? We have already closed off.
According to the urban area guidelines and according to the spiritual guidelines, Chimu town council itself is not eligible to install a large incinerator. So it goes with the population and the quantity of waste that is produced by
But they are saying every day, how much metric ton you said? 2. And how come they are not qualified?
So this incinerator is only for the hazardous waste only. So the waste which we are seeing today, the plastic waste, all those paper waste which we are seeing here today, it shouldn't be dumped here. It is supposed to be segregated and then transfer stations, and put in transfer stations where the will be collected and it will go for recycling. It is not supposed to come to this
How
house.
do we synchronize all these policies? Oh, there is something wrong in our policy framing.
Sir, yes, but there is again another issue about the policies.
Nagaland Legislative Assembly completed 60 years last year, December, not month, November. So we have already completed 60 years. But we used to have Public Accounts Committee, Estimate Committee, Library Committee, and a committee on examining the central laws, whether they are applicable in Nagaland, so on and so forth. So many committees like that, functioning for the past so many years. But we didn't realize that this committee is such an important committee, which is supposed to be within the Assembly Senate. But only after attaining 60 years, with the best wisdom of our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Imperial, and our Honorable Speaker, Mr. Sheringa, we came together and constituted this committee. I have been given the responsibility to be the chairperson, and the rest of the honorable members, as I said, I counted 7 of them. So our main endeavor is, yes, to inspect all this waste management, and also the river, cleaning of the rivers, and noise and air pollution, and also the human-animal conflict. All this encompasses the functioning of this committee. So, Nagamese prabi ko na so therefore, Nagamese pila do apna nola pra sauti cha duane isi dekha pai so anyway so our endeavor is to visit like this, interact with especially the person who are directly dealing, managing all these affairs, and also create awareness. And most importantly, we will be suggesting to the government the measures that has to be adopted, the difficulties that you are facing in managing all this, and if there are some funds required, if there is a shortage of funds, that also we will definitely recommend to the government for swift and immediate attention. Of course, we don't have sanctioning power as such. This committee doesn't have that financial authority with us, but we have that recommending power which the government is supposed to take into action and respect. So therefore, this is a very important committee. As I said, I'm repeating again, after 60 years, this committee is a new committee. And the most challenging today is climate change. We are experiencing today, most of you are Chumukitians for the past, let us say 10, 20 years. So 20 years back, I don't think Chumukitians is as warm as today. 10 years back, not like this. So why? So it's affecting all of us, no? Climate change. It's not only in America or Europe or Latin America, Asia. It's already here in India. So therefore, unless we arrest immediately, Amakan shock, it will life-threatening with us. Any kind of disease, iman virus, I live people do Nagamese do no. Iman corona be kiman Amakan to paisa. If these are very far away diseases from our people, diabetes, pressures, these are not known to our people. These are part of the climate environment. Itu amakan nagamano imar no puha amakan so betul betul. So therefore, it is affecting our individual life also, our family life, our community life, our town, our villages. It is now simmering down to the villages. So we need a concerted effort to sensitize our people, and what we attempt to do is, especially on this segregation, I have been saying we had an inspection at Kohima on the 1st of May this month, and we decided to immediately come, but since all of our members are so busy, we could only make it today. So the important part which you are explaining us today is we have a lot of shortages, and I'm happy to know that we have raised your own funding to organize it. So I would request both of them, especially the advisor in charge of municipal and urban development, to immediately find some ways and means. Give them some sanction wherever it is necessary. Take out immediately, and you must give them. As a chairperson of this committee, in front of you, I am forcibly requesting that immediately he should find a way to see that some of your difficulties are looked after. And it so happened that he is also from this, you represent this constituency, no?
This is Jacob. Where the border?
You're in the border. So,
But I'm in charge of that district.
He's in charge of this. So,
It's very much a part and parcel to it.
You have honorable advisor which is very close attached to your district. So therefore, you should also take personal interest, and we must ensure that this. I am really discouraged by the area that you have told me. How can we have only this much plot of land? This is very small. We need to have all the facilities here. And segregation part, sensitization, we will talk in detail as and when we meet in the evening with the East Dimapur and Municipal Council of Dimapur. We will have a thorough discussion. How do we sensitize our people? But whatever said and done, we need funding. So how do we generate? How do we go about? That part, we all have to pull our heads together. You cannot only rely on the department. Department has a limited, government has a really limited resources. So how do we also allow our people to generate the fundings, I mean the resources from here and there, and we will see that at least immediate solution. We would like to see your short-term policies, your long-term policies also, from the department as well as the Jumugidima Town Council. But we need to sensitize our people, especially on the segregation part, the biodegradable and non-biodegradable. The plastic, I was studying these days. I'm doing a lot of research and reading on. After giving me this assignment, as it is, I love reading, but I'm more into this. I become a student again. So the metal, it takes about 200 years, something like that. But when it comes to plastics waste, no years was written. It was only written several years. So several, maybe even 2,000 years to decompose all this. No. So I think we have to immediately find a solution to this. And down council, I don't know how you all are managing, but revenue generation advisors up, since they are expressing difficulties of the revenue generation in terms of what tool tax lagi question.
Yeah, earlier there was tool tax.
Tadi berapa
That
yang
was
besar
main
ini?
income, but this is
Itu tayo tanya po, lagi tayo po po. Jadi, we cannot just give you immediate, the solution. Though it's a government policy, so we are not competent to, give a decision on that. But we have to listen to them. Our student, honorable member, so there are two members also speak out.
as a chairperson of this area, আমি বি আপোনাকে ক'বলৈ মই থাকাটো দেখি লৈছে স্যাৰ আমি খান লগা জায়গাটো তো আছে এইটো কাৰণে আমি খান প্ৰব্লেম এটা ফেচ কৰি থাকাটো all the neighboring areas which has lot of waste to deposit এইটো কাৰণ আমি খান লগতে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট আমি খান কি আমি খান লগা waste খান deposit কৰিবলৈ দিবি না we will pay but they don't mind paying and to a second আমি খান because of its size limited size I mean very sorry I mean especially like Sovima and then Unity Village earlier it was Trail Hospital also and then NIT all the surrounding villages are willing to dump the waste here whereas the size as such as we have seen yourself is plus and in the meantime presently bioremediation is going on I mean bioremediation to turn down project yeah the solve some problems if government do hame into jaga bhal ekta damor jaga ekta kinibi nohole bi nearby an extension koribo then malik khan logote kotha kini kinibi bolibi ana part hame bhan kore আমি কি পারে ট্রাই করব কি জায়গা তো ডাঙৰ বনাই দিব কাৰণে কিনি দিব কাৰণে কইলে গভর্নমেন্টে to side for lage and this is I think this is the competent and then the right body highlight the problem faced by us in the government. Not only that, we can act to segregation de bhi ami khan kunba jagina dota cities khan advance cities khan second ahaman ba ase aru apna offices khan bi bistai segregation karone machine bi bar machine thaki gosa dikhane itu segregation to India to remediation to complete ho jale segregation karne segregation machine ekta provide the bathroom.
Sometimes I used to comment our literacy rate is very high. And it is not that Nagas don't know, we know. But we are very stubborn people. So we have to change our attitude. I want our ULBs to also take this pain to further motivate our citizens, educate our people. And once we could segregate from household level, question of segregation here doesn't arise. I'm happy your project is you do segregation here also. Then I last was that they were segregating water bottles. Even you had boxes, and they're reselling also. But when I inquired, they said number of persons put into the job, and they will cook, they have, so their expenditure surpasses the income. So eat less, but don't stay hungry. But try to generate income from this point of view.
India mon kata break dalo apni inside TV.
Oi, তহতে নাম ভৰ্তি কৰিলি নে?
কিহৰ নাম ভৰ্তি আকৌ?
ইহতে একো গমেই নাপায় দেখোন। তেনেহলে শুন, অসম চৰকাৰৰ শ্ৰীমন্ত শংকৰদেৱ স্বাস্থ্য বিজ্ঞান বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে অসমৰ চৰকাৰী আৰু ব্যক্তিগত প্ৰতিষ্ঠান আৰু কলেজসমূহৰ বাবে মেডিকেল টেকনলজি অৰ্থাৎ পেৰামেডিকেল কোৰ্ছৰ প্ৰৱেশ পৰীক্ষা অনুষ্ঠিত কৰিছে।
লগতে বেচেলৰ ইন ফাৰ্মাসী আৰু ডিপ্লোমা ইন ফাৰ্মাসীৰো প্ৰৱেশ পৰীক্ষা অনুষ্ঠিত কৰিছে।
পিছে পেৰামেডিকেলৰ কি কোৰ্ছ আছে কচোন ভালকৈ?
ইয়াত বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ কোৰ্ছ আছে, যেনে মেডিকেল লেবৰেটৰী টেকনলজি, মেডিকেল ৰেডিঅলজি এণ্ড ইমেজিং টেকনলজি, কাৰ্ডিঅ কেয়াৰ টেকনলজি, ট্ৰমা এণ্ড ইমাৰ্জেন্সি টেকনলজি, ICU technology, OT technology, anesthesia and critical care technology, blood banking technology, dialysis technology, physiotherapy আৰু optometry.
বল তেনেহলে আজি নাম ভৰ্তি কৰো বল।
আপুনিও এই সোণালী সুযোগ গ্ৰহণ কৰিব পাৰে। বিজ্ঞানৰ দ্বাদশ শ্ৰেণী উত্তীৰ্ণ হৈ এই প্ৰৱেশ পৰীক্ষাৰ বাবে নাম ভৰ্তি কৰিব পাৰে।
সবিশেষ তথ্যৰ বাবে আজি অফিচিয়েল ৱেবছাইট চাওক। আমি সকলোৱে স্বাস্থ্য বিজ্ঞানৰ লগত জড়িত হৈ নিজৰ জীৱন গঢ়ো আহক।
Beautiful Home Studio Atrio Guwahati from Asian Paints is a space that kindles a connection, making every corner of your home come alive. Step inside to experience the aesthetics and the unparalleled comfort provided our home decor collection. It is not a studio, but a million possibilities that let you reimagine your home in your way.
Welcome back. Seminu District Green Initiative Khan, May 23rd, 2025 din, Deputy Commissioners Complex Seminu Day, Roadside Purification Plantation Drive laga first phase 1 do officially launch kurise. Etu initiative pra district de green tourism aro environment restoration do mark kure aro plantation campaign do June 10 tak chari dagibo kundu laga target do Seminu aro Chunliga blocks de under the Tagya so Bosti roadsides or agri link routes kande focus hobo. Launching event day Ringma Village Council Chairman Forum, Ringma Seluzi, Ringma Students Union, Seminu Town Council aro Kenono Foundation can be present agishe. Kundu TDGI laga member secretary Ruchinilo Camp bra chair gurisha. TDGI co-convener Zukia Watch bra project laga objectives or operational guidelines kando outline gurishe. Aru do first phase laga target do 25,000 saplings plan kurle laga ase kude indigenous species cherry aro Bauhinia kande focus hobo. Drive to ADC Seminu aro executive secretary of CRBC bra formally inaugurate kurina ceremonial planting gurishe. Ida project is so Bosti kan roadside plantation zones kando identify kurle lage especially Bosti laga entry points, tourist spots ja laga rasta aro landmarks kan. Seminu Town Council do Town area de suitable stretches can designate kole responsible ase. Itu face ja homoy awareness campaigns can be conduct hobo kute sob activities can do document kurina district coordination committee ke report hobo. TDGI bra sob bosti aro town kan ge edu plantation drive te part lo hole janeshe. Arbi mon kada break da lo apni han side ge.
Local aru seasonal sabji khato environment aru gaon nimite bishi labh ase ahibi janibo local sabji khato khabole bi bishi mitha ase kile nimite itu sabji khan thik pra pakia piche de hi bikiri kure local sabji de dawai khan na chulai aru nutrients bishi thake nimite ami khana gaon ke bhal rakhe aru weather laga hisab te ami khan kisim bi khabo pai local sabji khan dam bi bishi komti thake खाना खान अलग अलग जगह pra ahe aro homoy carbon bishi phelai de itu nimite local khato environment karone bi bishi bal ase dusra jagah pra ahya khana to bishi din polai kina ahe aro bishi bar biya bi hoi jay itu nimite local khana khato food wastage bi komti hoy aro akhirte local saman kinya pra nijor manuke bi bishi modot kore
सोनाक्षी मसाला कहाँ है अरे यार उधर सब जगह देख लिया मुझे मिल नहीं
खामोश
अरे खामोश चुप
अब देखा
एवरीडे मसाले
आओ बनाते हैं मसालेदार छोले
छोले
हर रोज के करी में एवरीडे मसाले
साफ मसाले खुशबू और प्योर झांस टेस्ट से भर दे हर जुबान पे स्वाद
एवरीडे मसाले देश का स्वाद
Every day goes through 136 quality checks, giving you a thick and tasty, perfect cup of tea. No wonder Nestle Everyday is your #1 choice. Every day goes through 136 quality checks, giving you a thick and tasty, perfect cup of tea. No wonder Nestle Everyday is your #1 choice.
Welcome back. May 22 day, President Draupadi Murmu Gallantry Award dishe Kudipra Choita Kirti Chakras aru 23 Shaurya Chakras Armed Forces Central Armed Police Forces aru State Union Territory Police personnel khan gedishe Defense Investiture Ceremony 2025 Phase 1 day. Idukan majude Nagaland bra Fort Assam Rifles laga Assistant Commandant Ashantingi Kon gebi Shaurya Chakra Awards kuri dishe. Edu award to taiken nijor laga safety bhavana na kurina duty kuria homoy bravery tikhani mide ase Ashantingi Kon ge Manipur de operation jalaga opor award to kurisha
12 उपद्रवियों को गिरफ्तार कर 5 हथियार बड़ी मात्रा में गोला बारूद तथा युद्ध सामग्री बरामद की भारी भीड़ के बीच युद्ध स्थल से गिरफ्तार उपद्रवियों की सुरक्षित निकासी के साथ ही घायल उपद्रवी को चिकित्सीय सहायता मुहैया कराई और क्षेत्र में आंतरिक सुरक्षा की स्थिति को पूर्णतः नियंत्रण में किया। कर्तव्य के प्रति अत्युत्तम निष्ठा, अप्रतिम साहस और अनुकरणीय सैन्य नेतृत्व के लिए सहायक कमांडेंट एशनथंग किकोन को शौर्य चक्र से सम्मानित किया जाता है। सहायक कमांडेंट एशनथंग किकोन।
Sikkim Paragita Tangor Kubor Ahiase, Jore Tang Laga, 21 Sal Transgender Mikey, Jacqueline Prathan Bra, Miss Universe Sikkim, title Jirigina. Tai jidiaru Sikkim laga behla transgender contestant ase edu title jidi bole aro idia Miss Universe India contest te state ke represent kurbo Jacqueline kushe edu dai ja no salbra dream thagase kun modeling aro beauty pageant join kurmon tagishe 2016 bra kundu idia such hoi jashe dai school time de bishi bullying aro personal struggle face kura kushe kindu dai laga amma baba laga support karne dai credit dishe Jacqueline gun 2 साल करने gender affirming surgery कुर्शे टाइबी Miss Universe Sikkim contest से 46 contestant मजोरे एक्शन थगिशे event organizer BJ Subhagushe dalaga participation do Miss Universe laga rule ke align kuri ase transgender contestant kan beauty pageant de chaado komdi ase Jacqueline pra idea join kuri ase Navya Singh India Ricky Colley Netherlands Marina Machete Portugal aro Angela Pons Spain laga line de Jundu Spain laga first transgender Miss Universe contestant taishe 2018 de Jidia bichidebi Jacqueline cyberbullying face kuri ase Taigushe tai khali LGBTQ+ community noina Sikkim laga maigi sobke represent kuri ase guna Namchide recent ekta meeting loshe transgender protection cell banabo karne discussion tagina Transgender Persons Protection of Rights Act 2019 laga under de Jundu community ke support kurina taikin laga rights safeguard kurobole laga ase Ida garne man hobo alak alak khobor garne saite gibi Hornbill TV